Saurabh, any such other ideas that you would like to share with the audience over here, which can help them in optimizing their campaigns? Any other secret sauce or the playbooks which you have created other than this campaign which you already spoke of?
So I like to share a story. I like to share the story, maybe not so much with regards to digital, but really how did we do activation, right? And this
Hmm.
was again 2008. I think my favorite stint all across all my years has been the one at Cadbury Celebrations, so it's quite memorable,
Hmm.
right? When I took on Cadbury Celebrations as the brand manager, right, we were really struggling. I mean, the
Hmm.
brand had not earned profit for the last 15 years.
Okay.
It was started even slowing down on growth, so we were in a very challenging space. And in fact, there was a question that actually the managing director then asked in an open forum that why should we even keep alive this brand? Should we look at
Okay.
phasing it out, right? So it's quite a challenge for a new brand manager to hear something as stark as that, right?
Okay.
But the next 4 years were quite golden for us. We not only doubled the brand from about 150 crores to around 300,
Hmm.
but we also improved its profitability from -5% to plus 12. So it was a fairly dramatic shift, and we sort of touched every part of the brand score, right from how we re-engineered the entire business model to the whole proposition of "तो इस दिवाली आप किसे खुश करोगे?" Right. And I
Okay.
think that proposition was born during my time when I was have the privilege of being the brand custodian when something like
Hmm.
this was born. And see, it's not an individual effort ever, right? It's always a team effort, but you're always gracious about the fact that I was there when it started, right? So that gives you a
True.
story to tell. Yeah. So I think how that proposition has also bloomed through the edges, right, to winning a Cannes now with the whole Shah Rukh Khan commercial, right? So
Hmm.
it's just amazing how that activations has grown.
Hmm.
Interestingly, that brand or the whole proposition of "तो इस दिवाली आप किसे खुश करोगे" was
Hmm.
always so activation fertile
True.
and it was always led by activation. So not only did we run the ad on air, but we would always find these opportunities to get the consumer to go out there and experience the proposition. Like, how do you
Okay.
actually go out and push somebody to say that this Diwali genuinely makes somebody happy by, say, going over to their house, right? Rather
Hmm.
than just seeing an ad and enjoying it, right? And
True.
it was 2012 where we did this initiative called Cadbury Celebrations Airways, right? Where we
Yeah.
actually flew a flight full of people
Hmm.
from Bombay to Delhi. If you called in on a radio show and said that, what, this Diwali I wanted to go home, but I've not been able to, and we
Hmm.
actually took the entire cohort of people, and it was again one of those activations which was really about us saying that we're putting our money behind our beliefs. It's not just stick mark, right? And I
Hmm.
think it's activations like these that make brands endearing to consumers. It shows that you mean business, you mean what you're talking about, right? And
Hmm.
it also gives a lot of joy to a marketeer to say that I've made a proposition so
Hmm.
fertile that it actually allows for opportunities to really touch the consumer.